Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today's topic is step out of the boat. And that's in Matthew 14:28 to 29. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, it is to be thou. Bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on water. You know, it's easy to be afraid of making mistakes, that you never get around to stepping out of your faith. You can spend all your time wondering, is this faith? Or is this presumption? What if we exercise our faith for something and find out later, I've missed God's will? Don't worry. God can handle any mistake we can make. I know because I've made plenty of them. When did I? I just go to the Lord and He tells me, stay on the Word. Together we'll overcome this thing. And we always do. And He does it for us and helps us through it. So if we act on the Word for the sincerity of our heart, and you steadfastly stay with the Word, Jesus will never let us down. No matter what, no matter how many dumb mistakes we make. He proved that the night Peter jumped out of the boat in the middle of the lake. Have you ever stopped to think about that incident? Peter hadn't been praying or seeking God's will before he did that. It was an impulse, and he just blurted it out. Lord, if it's you, bid me come. What was Jesus supposed to say? He couldn't very well say, it's not me. He couldn't have said, wait a minute now, you don't have faith to get out of there. You better stay in that boat, or you're going to drown for sure. But he didn't say that to Peter, and he wouldn't say that to you. So if you want to get out of and walk by your faith, you'll need to get out of there with you and pick you up when you start sinking. He'll walk you back to the boat. If he has to, but you have to start with you. It better be a risk it's better to be a risk being presumptuous than to waste your life in the boat of unbelief. If you have to, just dive into the water and say, God, help me. Don't let fear keep me from taking that step of faith. Come on. Get out of the boat today. You know, I've had ups and downs like everyone else, and when we step out of that boat, for instance, we went to Mexico for my son's wedding, and I'm deathly scared of swimming, scared of drowning. And we were on a boat, which the little Mexican carried me to, and I was very scared, but I did it with the help of this gentleman. Enjoyed the day. We come back, and we're supposed to get off the boat, and he was supposed to carry me through. But he was finished work. But at that time, I had already jumped in. Was I scared? Oh yeah. Big time. Were my children scared? Yep. But you know what? They could all swim and I couldn't. And I can remember going up and down, up and down. But you know, I know I had faith, and God was going to look after me. Even though it was very scary, I knew I was okay. So I still have that fear of water. So I have to let that go and continue. So there's so many things that, you know, when you jump out of that boat of fear, and we can relate to. You know, I've jumped out of the fear when COVID hit. I lost my income. But I was so grateful that I had ONPASSIVE as a backup, because I knew back then that over 3 years ago that one day I would be okay, because it's an all-built system for me. And I had the faith and the trust that the Lord was leading me through to it. You know, things happen in our life that we don't understand why, but they happen. It's God's plans. So when I wasn't able to work anymore, do the physical work, I picked up where I left off and do the online work, where I'm able to be at home, work the hours that I'm able to, because there's days I'm on oxygen, and that's okay. I can continue. I know I didn't make a video yesterday because it was a down day, but you know what? I don't have fear in it, because I know through the Lord and through ONPASSIVE, everything's going to work out. And I'm so excited with ONPASSIVE, as much as I'm excited with the Lord, because everything is not done with fear. It's done with faith. And when you have that faith and belief, everything is possible. So for all those that are out there that are looking for guidance and strength, the Lord is with you, and ONPASSIVE is with you with an opportunity, which I believe came from God. And I thank my sponsor every day for offering me this opportunity long before I took ill. And thank you, Stuart Clark. And we are brothers and sisters standing together through the Lord and through ONPASSIVE, with the hearts and the products that are coming. And I watched the webinar for Oblast last night with Chris Johnson. I didn't comment much or speak on it, but my heart was with Papua New Guinea as they're going through their plans to figure out how it can help Papua New Guinea. Oh, I can still remember the very first webinar I was ever on with David Bacall. And we have to thank Marty DeGarmo for introducing Papua New Guinea to ONPASSIVE, because they have the hearts and the smiles and the strength of Papua New Guinea people. It makes me cry, but I cry for joy because they do what the Lord wants them to do. And through ONPASSIVE, they're able to do this now. And the planning that they have going on, thank you, Papua New Guinea. All the ladies and men there that are building houses out of sticks. They showed us. They laid sticks down on where they would need to move these big rocks to, and they roll them. Oh, I cannot wait for Oblast to start and to be able to change their lives. It's going to be amazing. And we need to thank Him, our Almighty Father, that's carrying each and every one of us that have a heart, that have faith, that believe. No more fear. Don't live by fear. So when an opportunity comes to you, such as ONPASSIVE, it's a business with heart. It all started with our CEO, Mr. Ash Mafara. And I thank him and Mr. Ash Mafara, but especially his mom and dad, for raising him with a man with heart and through the Lord. There's nothing like it, folks. Nothing. So don't let your fears hold you back. Step out of that boat. Take the chance. Because God is with you. And believe me, let the fears go. Because everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Because if I can do it, you can do it. That's how I look at it, because the Lord leads us in every direction. So I'm calling, as I know founders are going to be closing the positions. Do I know when? No, because I don't believe they'll show us a day, because it'll cause panic. I don't want panic. I want visionaries. If you need to join, to bless your life and to bless someone else. I want true visionaries that can see that everything ONPASSIVE does is with heart. With heart. Because you just have to know. You'd have to trust me. You'd have to trust every little bit about it. Trust the Lord that He's leading you in the right direction, just like I am. So there'll be a link below if you decide. The choice is yours. We're not looking for more founders. We're looking for visionaries. And if you're one of them, come join me. I'm in Regina, Saskatchewan, and I would love to get together with more people to see the vision. We are having a meet and greet for founders on May 29th here in Regina, Saskatchewan. If you're interested in coming to join us, to help us plan for Oblast, just to get together, meet in person. It's May 29th between 12 and 3 at the Western Pizza in the South End. But you can give me a private message and we can go from there and set everything up. It'd be wonderful to meet more people. And if there, I don't know if there'll be any positions open by then, so you can come as a guest. But we're looking for founders first because of the space limit. So remember, May 29th, 2022. It's a founders only meet and greet. It's awesome to meet people in person because the last 2 years we haven't been able to. So today is a very special day for a good friend of mine, Cynthia Brown. I want to wish her a very, very happy birthday. I know she's so excited. And we're having our little girl chat, I guess, later. But Cynthia, this is for you on your special day. Happy birthday. God bless, and many more blessings to come. I love you, sister. You know that. We'll get together soon. God bless you all. And I want to take this time now to say prayers for each and every one around the globe that may have sickness, disease. Trust and believe. God has you. I pray this in Jesus' name. Anyone that has lost a loved one, let them guide you with strength today. All in Jesus' name. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Love you from every speck of my heart.